Hello everyone, welcome to this webinar on Jack strategy, and my name is Kanak Rai. I'm welcoming you all. I hope you all having a great evening, and I'm sure that great evening will continue post this webinar as well. But in the meantime, a warm welcome to all of you who have come here to learn about strategies, learn about trading, and from A to Z about trading. But before we get into this, please let me know, are you guys able to hear me properly? Also, is my trading screen clearly visible for you guys or not? Because these two things are very important for me to proceed further with this topic. Please let me know by a yes or no in the comment section. And after that, I think we can proceed further in this webinar. Okay? Hi, Farooq Saab. Good to see you too. That's wonderful. I see some of my traders who we were having a discussion in the last webinar last evening. So some of them were requesting that we should have this webinar in English. So I'm hoping that some of those guys have joined today for this webinar because the mode of communication here will be in English. Okay. Saurabh has confirmed, yes, that's wonderful. Nikhil is saying voice is not clear. I'm really sorry for that. I'll try to be a bit more precise in terms of what I speak so that you don't face any inconvenience while trying to hear. But in the meantime, I think some of my friends have already joined this webinar. So welcoming you all again. And let's talk about something that will really help us in getting a better trading result. So some of my friends who have joined me earlier in my webinar know that what I do in the beginning is that for traders who are newly joined to the platform, I try to help them out to let them know what is the interface of OLYMP TRADE platform and which thing is located where exactly. So just go quickly through a quick tour, maybe 2 or 3 minutes something. So the first and foremost thing is that the left-hand side of the interface. So if you see over here, whichever trades you are executing or going on right now, all the trades that you already have executed, everything you can find over here. Okay. For example, if I click here right now, you see these trades which I've done in the past. The red means, unfortunately, it was a loss. The green means it was a profit. So that's how you can see all these things, fixed time and forex. If you go over here, some of my friends really want some risk-free trade that can really help them and provide them a cushion while trading. So if you want risk-free trade, you can go to market here. And in trading conditions, you can find such risk-free trade for purchase. You can purchase it from here to help you out. Okay. Afterwards, if you need any signal, if you need any strategies, every single thing that can assist you in trading, you will find it over here in terms of these icons. And whenever there is any event of the platform, because right now there is one going on, this one, you can join this platform, or you can join this event on the platform, and of course participate in trading in a very different yet interesting manner. And for our traders who are newly joined to the platform, who might not be aware of all the things that are related to trading, you can come over here, the help section, and that can help you out because from here, the support, you can talk to a person who works the customer support and they can guide you or assist you with any of your deposit, withdraw, or XYZ concern related to OLYMP TRADE platform. And when you yourself want to educate yourself, you can come out to the help center. Here you find all the answers to the queries that are related to OLYMP TRADE platform. For example, I am having a USDT account right now. So when you want to make a deposit via USDT, you'll get the option something like these. How do I create a crypto wallet, minimum withdraw amount? How long will it take to process my USDT deposit or withdraw? How do I deposit funds to a USDT account? There's a video for this also. So this way you can search for trading, for deposit, for withdraw. And as you can see over here, the icons are already categorized for you. So this is the entire left section of the interface of OLYMP TRADE platform. So whenever you're trading, whichever asset you will pick, that asset's name you can find it over here with the associated percentage when we're talking about fixed time trading. And you will see the chart type over here. If you come down, there are 4 icons mentioned over here. This is the trading signal. This is the chart types. This is an indicator strategy, which we call technical analysis. So whenever you want to impose any indicator or a strategy on the graph, you can use this technical analysis. And whenever you want to maybe monitor 2 or more graphs at once, you can use this icon and that can really help you out. Afterwards, on the right hand side, this is the USDT account. If you have multi accounts like me, you will find all the multi accounts in a list format over here like this. Okay. Afterwards, whenever you want to know any information about deposit, withdrawal, transactions, transfer, you will find all the information under this blue box of payments. This is your profile section. This is the amount you put in a trade. This is the trading duration. If you have risk-free trade which you have purchased might be from the marketplace, you will find all those purchased risk-free trade or earned risk-free trade under this shield icon. Whenever you want to create a pending order, you can do that by over here. And of course, up and down buttons we all are already aware of. So I hope this quick 2 or 3 minutes tour was helpful for traders who have newly joined the platform or just are new to trading in general. And with that note, please, I would recommend all of you guys, let me know, is everything clear so we can proceed further and talk about the main thing, the main course, the Jack-Star strategy. But in the meantime, please, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot all of them at me through the comment section. I'll try to read it out loud and try to assist you with the questions. Okay? Illusion is saying, I didn't get cheated on my deposit. I got it finally after 2 weeks. I'm so happy. I'm so glad you are happy because that's what we really want for traders. And I'm really sorry that it took 2 weeks for the deposit to show. But that's what I'm saying. It's quite a rare case, and the customer support does work relentlessly to make sure you get the deposit as fast as possible. Pro gamer, he's saying I'm from Bangladesh. That's wonderful to know. You are from a neighboring country. That's so good. So it looks like there's no question whatsoever related to the conversation we had till now. So let's move further. Let's talk about the strategy that we are here to talk about. You can go over here, technical analysis, and here we can search for Jack. As you can see, it's available for both fixed time and forex. So if you are someone who's a bit passionate about forex trading, you can use this there as well. And what is JACTA primarily? JACTA primarily is composed of 3 SMA, simple moving average indicators. And if you want to edit the lines or maybe change the color of the lines, there's a possibility for that. You can simply click on this one. You can change the color, you can change the thickness. I'm quite okay with the color, so I will do just one thing. I will change the thickness maybe. And that's it. And here I'm done. So, what are we seeing right now? We can see 3 SMAs are imposed, crisscrossing each other and moving forward. So, where do we find the signal and how do we find the signal? So, let me try to explain it in a simplistic manner possible. So, for example, let's say this is the line. Okay. So these 3 lines here represents the 3 indicators, which is SMA 50, SMA 100, SMA 200. So let me write it for you over here as well. So just from the look of it, you guys can see SMA 200 is the thickest and SMA 50 is the thinnest and SMA 100 is lying somewhere between 50 and 200. So what it's supposed to mean? So let's just say, for example, this ball. This ball here represents our asset, which in this case is Bitcoin. So what will happen? If Bitcoin is coming down, there are 2 things which can happen. One thing is that Bitcoin will come here, will get bounced back, or it will just cross this one, right? The other thing is that in case if it crosses, then it can bounce back from SMA 100 or it can cross over here. And the last case, if it crosses SMA 100 also, it can cross and bounce back from SMA 200 or it can cross over here. So these six phases are possible. Just to make it more simpler again, whenever there is an asset and it touches SMA 50, it can reverse or it can cross it. The same is for SMA 100, same is for SMA 200, like this. Let the graph be reload. For example, if you see over here, this is the asset Bitcoin and it touched the blue line. Blue is SMA 50, so here it reversed back. But in this case, it crossed, right? If I come over here right now, it touched SMA 100 and 50 almost the same time and it reversed back. It touched SMA 200, it reversed back. And it kept touching 200 and kept reversing back, right? So what is happening that there's a huge chance that whenever any of the asset movement touches SMA 50, SMA 100 or SMA 200, it will reverse back. Okay. Now, if you see the asset is touching SMA 50, it is a good signal. It means there's a good chance that it will bounce back. If if the asset touches SMA 100, it is a great signal because there is a much better chance of it bouncing back. If it touches SMA 200, it's the best signal. It means the strongest signal. So you'll get the good over here. You'll get the great over here. You'll get the best over here. So make sure that if you ever see that your asset movement is touching the red line, which is SMA 200, that is the strongest signal you can get. So make sure that you utilize that and take a trade on that one. Also, you can take a trade when it touches these things also, but comparatively, it might not be that strong of a signal. Okay. So let me try to explain these things more by taking trades in front of you guys. Again, just to let you know, some of my friends get confused in terms of time frame and trading duration. So I've taken a time frame of 1 minute because my primary purpose through this webinar is to explain and demonstrate how this strategy can be used. It's not about taking more trades, but when you are trading, try to trade for at least 5 minutes or more. And whenever you are having a time frame like this, make sure the trading duration is at least twice or thrice of that time frame. So as of now, as I can see, this asset movement is not touching any of the SMAs, so I will not make any trade at the moment. Let me see some other assets. If you see over here, a slight touch might have happened over here with gold with SMA 50 and we saw a reversal. So it could have been a great chance for us to take a trade over here. But of course, right now we can't take a trade, so we'll have to wait for some other assets. As I can see, some of my new friends have joined right now. Alexander, I'm really sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Please forgive me for that. Hello, how are you doing? Christopher, I didn't got reply from you, so I'm really sorry if I didn't give you a reply. Please drop me an email again. I'll make sure that whenever I'm available, I'll try to call you back or try to email you back as fast as possible. Dhanvati, so how can you make some live trades for us, please? Absolutely. That's what my goal also is, to make sure I show some trades because that can help you with much better clarification. Let me find some signals before that because then only I can make some trades. Christopher Chavan wants to know my email ID. So it is, let me write my email ID here for you guys. So you can see over here, this is my email ID, k.rai@olymptrade.com. You can drop me an email over here and I'll try to contact you back as soon as possible. Now, coming back to the trading again, as of now, I'm not able to find any signal for me to start a trade, but you can see right now what I was trying to explain. Whenever the asset, in this case, Asia Composite Index was touching SMA 50, we could find a reversal. So if it was touching over here, we could have opened a down trade. We could have opened a down trade over here as well. Just make sure you don't over trade. It means you don't make a trade of high amount because there's a chance that it might cross as well. Okay, as we also always say that no strategy is 100% accurate. So please make sure you are really wise and thoughtful about the amount you start your trade with. Also, just in case if you see all the three lines are overlapping in this manner, make sure to not open any trade in that case because that is quite a mess and we shouldn't be a part of it. We should try to clear the mess. So wait for this mess to resolve by itself or try to trade on different categories of asset in the meantime. Let me see all the currencies right now with 80% and plus rate of return. If you see right now, it touched SMA 50 and SMA 100, and we could sense a reversal. We could find a reversal. So that's what we could have done over here. But again, you can see there it transpired, it crossed it also. So both are possible, but of course, it's a great chance for reversal, and we can use it. I can put a star over here because what I believe is in a minute, maybe we might have a chance to make a trade over here. Okay. I can open an up trade over here. Why I'm opening an up trade? Because if you see, the asset was touching SMA 50 and to some extent SMA 100 as well. So I'm expecting a reversal over here. That's why I opened a trade. Let's see how it goes. And my friend Nikhil has asked me a question. Can you suggest some more strategies other than advanced and expert strategies? I'm not much clear about your question. What is wrong with the strategy that is available for you being an advanced and expert trader? Because I believe if you get to know even two or three of them nicely, you can have or you can maintain a really good profit in your account. Still, in case if you're not satisfied with the trading result, what you can do is you can contact with your manager, and I can assure one thing: they will make sure that they assist you properly in that case. Okay, so please do contact your manager if you are an advanced or expert trader because that's what they are for. They are to assist you personally. They are to guide you personally. Just make sure you know the hierarchy. What I mean by hierarchy, that SMA 200 is the strongest. It means the reversal is the strongest over here. SMA 100 is comparatively weaker, which is the green line, and SMA 50 is the weakest. So if you see this something happening, it means reversal is possible over here, here, and here. So wait for a moment, sometime if you're not sure, and see how the asset is performing. And while talking about all these things, we got one profitable trade. Let's see how the other one goes. Again, in this case, I can expect an upgrade. If it touches this one, blue line, I can see what the trade is going to be, and based on that, I can open a trade. But in the meantime, I should wait and be patient. So let me just put a star over it to check it after some time. Again, guys, if you see, they are quite close to each other, close and approximate. So make sure if you see such situation, avoid trading on that asset for that particular moment. Again, just to clarify one thing, our goal or our agenda is not to open n number of trades. Our goal should be to have more and more profitable trades, and that's it. Okay. Mint Your Mind has asked me a question: how we get a assistant manager. So if you have advanced or the expert status, so you can simply contact the customer support that I told you that you can do it from this help section. And that way, they will forward the request to your manager and you will be contacted by them on a phone conversation. Okay. And what they will do is they will assist you personally. And while having that conversation, we've got another profitable trades on EURCAD. As of now, this trade is not profitable. Let's see what we can do in this case. There's a chance it might be profitable because it's quite the borderline case. Let's see how this one goes. In case if this trade does not go profitable, I'll have to use a martingale principle and double the amount. But again, many people use martingale with half information. Please make sure that your account balance is good enough to support even 7 or 8 continuous trades which are not profitable. Otherwise, what will happen that you will have loss and you will double the amount because of martingale. But what will happen eventually, you will run out of balance, and after 2 or 3 trades and losses, you will not be able to continue it forward, and that can bring you losses. So make sure that is not the case with you. Okay. And while talking about this, I think our third trade is also profitable. That's wonderful. That's a good thing. Let me see some other assets. Ankit is asking loss. I'm really sorry, Ankit, but it's not clear to me. Can you please clarify your question a bit more? Or were you predicting my trade to go in loss? Again, same situation. Let's wait for the new candle to form over here. And if it makes a red color, I can take a down trade. Otherwise, I'll take a green up trade. For the first 15 seconds, if I see it's in a green color, so let me open a green. We will see how this one. Whenever you're doubt in these cases, now wait for the first 15 seconds of the candle formation, and through that you can start trading. As of now, no chance to take a trade over here, so it's okay. We'll wait for some time. No chance over here as well. So now when we have checked the entire list, what we can do is we can go back to our favorites and see them again. Ankit, I'm really sorry, but 1 minute strategy is something which I will not recommend you. I'm doing 2 minutes or 3 minutes right now because my primary job here is to demonstrate how these strategies can be used. Otherwise, I would have also made a trade for 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or at least 5 minutes. And that's exactly what I would be recommending you as well, that you make trades for a longer duration because that is really, really important. Okay. Again, crossing is happening, so it can reverse, it cannot reverse. When you are in that confusion state, wait for some time, see how the candle formation is happening for the first 20 seconds or something, and based on that, you can take a trade. And if you see it's going up and down really frequently, it means the market is very turbulent for that asset. So let's avoid trading now. As I said, our goal is not to make maximum number of trades. Our goal is to have profitable trades. So right now this candle is about to end. Let's wait for 15 seconds for the new candle to see which color it will take, and based on that, I will open a trade. First 10 seconds are over. It's in green in color, and the next 5 seconds will decide which way I'll open my trade. And it is green, so I have opened a trade in green. Let's see how this one goes. And while talking about that, our another trade is also profitable. That's a wonderful news for us. As of now, I have opened 4 trades, and all 4 of them have been profitable for me. But let's see how the other these two goes, because right now Bitcoin is in loss. Again, guys, if you see this commodity composite index is not touching either of the 3 lines, so it means there is no signal whatsoever right now. So make sure that you don't trade out of greed or out of fear. We should only trade when we are mentally satisfied. Okay, yes, we have a clear-cut signal to take a trade or to make a trade. Otherwise, do not make a trade. Sometimes you can maintain the profit of your account even by not executing trades. So please make sure that we do that. Always be sensible while trading. Be sensible while using your trading amount also. In the meantime, if still for someone it's not clear how to use a Jack task strategy, guys, don't hesitate. Please feel free to drop me a comment over here, and I'll try to elaborate or explain it again for you guys. Okay. Ankit, in case if you're doing trades while being on this webinar, that's something which I would not be recommending, because there is a lag. So for example, if I'm taking a trade right now, you are getting to see it maybe 3 or 4 seconds later. So please do not do that. I will highly not recommend that. That can be extremely dangerous and risky for the amount that you have in your account. And again, I would be recommending guys, not just to Ankit, but to all of you, please, if possible, try to minimize the amount, the number of trades you do for 1 minute or 5 seconds or 45 seconds. Try to trade for longer trading length because it will really help you. It will really help you. I have seen it myself. I have faced losses in shorter trades because they are really risky and quite unpredictable. And right now, if you see on Asia Composite Index, we are about to touch SMA 50. And if that happens, I can open a downward trade because I am expecting a reversal in this case. And while talking about that, my another trade is also profitable. Okay. If you see the reversal already started to happen. So this candle is about to end in maybe 8 seconds. So let's see how the new candle formation happens. And based on that, we can open a trade. It's not touching right now. So I think we can't open a trade right now. Guys, I hope it's clear why I'm not opening a trade. Because this candle I was presuming will touch SMA 50, but it didn't. So I'm not opening a trade. But if you see, if we were here, this is a sort of reversal happening, right? This is a new candle which is forming right now, and I've opened a trade in up direction because for the starting 10 second, 12 second, it was green in color. Again, this is the situation. If you see, it's quite overlapping right now, so we can avoid trading on it for some time. Of course, you can say that, okay, it's overlapping only between two SMAs. One is quite clear. So yes, you can take a risk and take a trade, but it can vary from person to person because considering me, the trader who I am, I might not take that much of risk and I'll avoid trading on it. Oh, this is a trade which I've opened right now. We have no signal over here, so we'll remove this one. Let's see how this one goes because we might get a good signal from here to trade. It's about to touch SMA 100 and we can open a down trade if that happens. Unfortunately, this trade will go into loss, I believe. And if that happens, then I will have to open a trade of 10. So we had a trade which was not profitable and this one touched here. So let's wait for the new candle to form. If it is green, we can open a trade. Unfortunately, the other trade also went to loss. So it means I have to open a 10 USD trade for this one, then another 10 for this one. So guys, I hope it's clear why I was starting with such a small amount of 5 USDT because in case if things would have gone south, things would have not gone as I'm expecting it to go, and I would have a string of non-profitable trades. I know I can double that That is why make sure you always start small, because in case if your trade not doesn't go profitable, you know you can double the amount easily without any issues. Here it's crossing SMA 5, so is there a chance of reversal? Let's see about it. Oh, reversal is happening. We should have opened a trade. I missed the chance. If you guys can see right now, if we would open a trade over here, we would have had a profitable trade. But that's okay. At least we got to know that this is how you miss a chance to open a profitable trades. And we might have a chance. Okay, we already have a star over here. And while talking about that, we had a profitability. It means we recovered the loss that we suffered over here. That's wonderful. But this trade needs to be profitable for this one. Otherwise, I'll have to open a trade of 20 USDT. So let's just hope together that we get a profitability on this. Because if that's not happening, I will have to open a 20 USDT trade, which I don't want to. That's a big amount. That's a huge amount. Sabir Ali Faruqi, when Thomas will come on the channel, he definitely will come. And considering you guys miss him so much, I'll make sure he comes pretty fast to talk to you guys to the webinars. Okay, so don't worry about it. But in the meantime, I'll try to fill in his shoes. I'll try to make sure you guys don't miss him and get all the information that he wants you all to get. Okay, so don't worry about it. I'm here for you guys. And Arnav is saying hi. Hi, Arnav. How are you doing? I hope that you have joined the session much earlier, because I think I've tried to explain how to use the Jackass strategy a long time. And while talking to Arnav, one thing happened is that I recovered the loss of this trade as well. So as you guys know, if you are using martingale principle and you have a string of losses, you double the amount. But as soon as you make a profitable trade, you come back to the original amount, which in this case is 5. And here, as you can see right now, is touching SMA 100. So I'll do a upgrade. Let's see how this one goes. Here, I will do a upgrade. Why? Because it's here. I think I did a mistake here. I should have opened a down trade because there's a chance of reversal. But let's see. Even if you make a mistake, accept it gracefully, because what will happen, you will learn from it. Not an issue. AUD USD, there's a chance of reversal. Let me open an upgrade over here as well. Here is a chance of reversal as well. If this trade, which means EUR AUD touches this one, I will open a down trade. But again, it has to touch for me to be sure about this. Manoj Kumar is saying, sir, मेरा बहुत loss हुआ. I'm so sorry to hear that. In that situation, again, if you have the expert and the advanced status, my recommendation is please go to customer support and they will forward the request to your particular manager so that your manager can talk to you personally and he can help you out. Guys, I can assure you one thing, having a personal manager is really important in trading, and that person will make sure that he do all the hard work and the analysis and the reading on your behalf to make sure you eventually have profitable trades. Okay. And at the moment, I have 5 active trades. So let's see how these are performing. Based on that, I will see what to do later on. But at the moment, I hope it's clear, because this trade was going upward. It came near SMA 200 and I opened a reverse trade. That's it. As simple as that. And as of now, I have one trade which is not in profitable, but let's see. Let's hope that this one goes into profit. And as of now, it is in profit. So right now, it looks really good, right? My 5 trades are opening and all of them are in profit. That's so good to see. I must tell you that. But again, sometime it might not happen, but we shouldn't lose hope in that case. Because whether we like to accept it or not, in trading, profitability and loss both are part of it. It's all about how you handle profit and how you handle losses. And if you can handle loss well, I can assure you one thing, it will not take any much time for you to recover the losses. And while talking about this, my trade went profitable. As of now, my three trades are active. And let's hope this AUD USD trade goes profitable as well. And in 2-1, it goes profitable. The CAD GPY trade hopefully will be profitable in the next 5 seconds. Oh shit. It is in no profit, no loss. Well, that's okay. It's a neutral thing. Arnav, you definitely are really lucky for me. Thank you so much for your presence. I really appreciate that. And I'm sorry that my voice is not clear for you guys. I'll make sure the next time this issue is not here because usually this issue is not like that. And most of my traders are able to hear me properly. At the moment, we had trades. We had 5 trades open, out of which 4 were profitable and 1 was in no profit, no loss. But that's okay. Let's go back to again to see some other demonstration. But just for people who have joined right now, to explain it again, what exactly Jacta strategy is. So imagine your asset, for example, this asset. Let's take maybe some other asset, 90% ones. Gold. So imagine this ball or this ball or this ball to be gold. So when the gold asset is moving and it touches SMA 50, only 2 things can happen. It will either cross it or it will reverse back. And the same thing will happen with SMA 100, same thing will happen with SMA 200. But when it happens with SMA 200, it is the best signal. And it means the chances of reversal are highest. So in this case, if you ever see, let me cross these additional dialog boxes. If you ever see it touching the red signal, it means in maximum cases, it will reverse back and will not cross. Of course, if you can see it reversed back, but it also crossed over here. Again, proving that not all strategies are 100% accurate. And similarly, if you see SMA 50, as soon as it touched SMA 50, it reversed back right now, right? So whenever the asset touches SMA 50, SMA 100, SMA 200, there is a great chance that the asset will reverse back, and that is the point from where you can enter the trade. And if your time frame is 1 minute something, you can trade for, let's say, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. But I would recommend that just try to trade for a higher duration, because that way what will happen is that you can have a much stable trading result. Okay? So I hope this really bad drawing from my end helps you guys understand how exactly Jacta works. But still, in case if it doesn't, nothing to worry about. You can let me know, and I will make sure I address the concern. I address that particular doubt of yours properly to help you out. So please, guys, feel free to let me know about it, because we are in the last 10 minutes of this webinar, and I want to make sure each and every single one of you, at the time webinar ends, is clear in his or her mind about how this strategy can be used. So SMS setting, you want to know, the setting is visible over here, Arnav. I'm using 3 SMAs right now. One is at 50, other is at 100, and the next one, the last one, is at SMA 200. Okay. But if you are expert traders, you don't have to do all these things manually. You can simply go to strategies over here, and you can type Jactar, and all these things will be preset, added to your chart for you without any hassle whatsoever. Let's find some other asset and try to trade on them. BDIX. Oh, I can open a down trade over here. I hope you guys are clear why I opened for a down trade, because this asset BDIX, basic dollar index, touched the SMA 50, and I'm hoping for a reversal base. That's why I've opened a down trade. No signal over here. Bitcoin. Nothing is happening in Bitcoin as well. If this happens, I can open a trade over here as well. So I put a star. Again, guys, I always recommend All of my friends who are in expert advanced traders, guys, please use this star because this is for you only, so that you don't miss a signal. Just imagine if you were here and you open a down trade, you would have had a profitable trade. But what about traders who miss this signal? That's why I don't want any one of you to miss any signal. So make sure you put a star whenever you can. And you can see right now there's a great chance for me to open our trade over here. And let me see. So let me remove the star because star is of no use right now. Again, no signal over here. If you can see, it's all mixed up. But if this reaches over here, we definitely can open a trade. If you see right now, my BDI trade is not profitable. Let's see what's the issue. Okay. So I will have to open a 10 USDT trade to recover the 5 USDT loss I have made over here. Not an issue. If I go to Asia Composite, I have opened a down trade, but as of now, it's not down. I have 1 minute left. Let's hope it comes down because in that case only I can make a profit. Otherwise, this will also go into loss and I will have to open two 10 USDT trade and I don't want that. I don't want that. This reversal is happening. I'm presuming a reversal will happen over here. So I'm opening a trade here. Let's see how this one goes. As of now, this one came to profit. Luckily, based on the result of these trades, I will decide which way I'm supposed to move further in terms of trading. So again, guys, as you can see, I'm not in a hurry right now. I'm deciding based on the result in my previous trades how I'm supposed to trade. Because what if I don't have enough balance to trade? Oh, I have two losses right now. So I have to open one 10 USD trade more to recover the loss. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Oh, wonderful. It's a profitable trade. Let's see how this one goes. As of now, it's in profit, but there's still a minute left. I can open a down trade over here of 10. Let's see how this one will go. And since I've opened a 10 USDT trade, I'll go back to my base amount, which is, I'm sure you guys know, 5 USD. Make sure whenever you are doubling the amount to open a trade to recover the losses, as soon as you're done with that, go back to your original amount. Never surrender to greed, guys, because that is the only reason why many of my friends who have advanced or expert traders suffer losses. And I don't want any one of you to come under that category. Okay? Whenever you find a signal, use it. But when you don't find a signal, don't be desperate, don't be greedy, but don't be fearful either. You have to have the balance of courage and fear to make sure you open a nice trade and have enough profitability. I have started from 5 USDT, but considering my account balance, I could have gone for more, but I don't want to because I know what if happened if my 3 or 4 trade doesn't go profitable. What will happen? I open a trade of 5 USDT, it doesn't go profitable. I will have to open a trade of 10 USDT. If that too doesn't go profitable, I'll be opening a trade of 20. If that too doesn't happen, I'll have to open for 40. But at the point of 40, how much amount I would have invested? Yeah, 5 plus 10, 15, 15 plus 20, 35, and 40, 75 USD. So this is something which I want all of you to be aware about because maximum people, when you talk about martingale with them, all this is double the amount, but that's just half information. And I think we all have heard how much half information can be dangerous for all of us. Okay? So we will make sure we use the complete information. Complete information is that we start from a very minimum, very small amount. So in case if trade does not go our way, we have enough capital to support us. Arnav is saying that I did a loss 200 USD. I'm really sorry, Arnav, but what I would recommend is that you can do one other thing. You can talk to your manager because it's all we focus is on what went wrong, but we all do not focus much on why went wrong. You know, because when you start talking about why, you start finding the solutions. Okay, I'm not able to get up early in the morning. Okay, fine, that's absolutely okay. But why you're not able? And then you will find the reasons, and then you can work on the reasons to improve. Because as you can see right now, I had losses, but I had profit as well. And why we do live trading to make sure enough transparency is maintained for you guys to see that it is achievable. I'm not doing any major trading. I have not earned any major profit, but I've done very normal thing which any normal person with enough experience can do. And I've not opened any $200 trade, which I recommend all of my traders to follow. Don't do that, guys. Come on. Okay. So with that note, I think I am done demonstrating and explaining these things to you. But of course, in case something is not clear, please feel free to shoot all your comments at me, and I'll try to answer them one by one. Looks like no one want to ask any question. Was I really that good in explaining you guys about this strategy, huh? Well, I'm quite proud of myself if that is the case. But I still believe there must be some confusion which might be with you guys. So please, in case if you have something like that, don't be hesitant and please feel free to ask me and I'll make sure I address your questions and queries with utmost sincerity. But if that is not the case, of course, then we all can enjoy the rest of the evening and have a great day and amazing trading, of course. Well, looks like everything is quite clear to everyone over here. In that case, I can take your leave and I will wish you guys great evening, great trading experience, and an enjoyable night also. So enjoy your trading, but be sensible with your trading amount also. Okay, guys. And with that note, I'll take your leave. Take care. Goodbye, and all the best.